So high ticket coaching model is like what all things are there in this high ticket coaching. Okay. The first thing first is like creating a magnetic offer, meaning solve real problems and focus on cost of inaction. What does mean? This means that you need to focus on real problem. Okay. If you focus on real problem, you will be able to provide the real solution. And what is the real problem? The real problem is like which is costing your client either their peace of mind or their time or the money. It is costing them huge. That's why they want to solve that problem. And once you solve that problem, they are getting 10x value out of it, isn't it? For example, suppose you are a career coach and and somebody is stuck in their career, they are not able to grow, and you help them and they are able to increase their salary by 50%, for example. So it is like a permanent transformation you are able to give. Okay. So here idea is that you are able to help your client to get the 10x result out of it. Now what you do. So that is based on that you will create your high ticket offer. Okay. Now once you have an offer which is actually solving a real problem, then what you need? You need leads. Correct? Do you need leads once you have the offer? Comment me yes in the chat box if you believe that after the offer and you have idea about what how you can help your client to get the result. Next is the leads. Okay. So you need leads. Okay. So that for that you need viral traffic. Okay. Not like one two people are coming and joining. Like today we have just started this workshop, we have launched our ad. This is like the first, but in the coming weeks and months it is going to be like more effect, compounding effect, and more people are going to join. So I'm going to discuss with you. I'll show you like how to create that viral traffic. So you can create the traffic initially when you start by organic marketing, and in the organic marketing, the core is storytelling. Okay, and once you got some clients, you have generated at least 5-10 lakhs rupees. Like I have made 25 lakhs just using organic marketing and helped left several coaches to do that. Okay, and then next is like paid marketing, like meta ads, YouTube ads, correct? So in those paid marketing, what makes you stand out is like video marketing, and you create a content which is like polarizing. I'll discuss with you what do you mean by polarizing. Why should we polarize and create the content? Because if you sound like everyone, nobody would listen to you. You have to stand out when you're starting new. How people will recognize you if you are sounding like any other career coach, any other mindset coach, any other art coach. If you're like any other coach, you will not be able to cut through. So how to do that? So we'll discuss more on that. And then last is high ticket sales. Like when you start through just organic marketing, you will be doing one-on-one calls. And once you do one-on-one calls, make some sales, the next is like when you do the paid marketing, then you will have some case study. You make ask people to watch the case study and then book the call with you. Next is like after that, like video sales later, VSL. What happened there is there you are explaining like your before situation, your after situation, and how did you achieve it. Okay, and you make like 10 to 20 minutes video, people watch that video and you ask them to book a call. Okay, and then is webinar or masterclass like what you are attending now. Okay, and then after that you ask people to book a call and then understand like whether they are the right fit for you and whether they believe that you can help them, and then you offer your high ticket program or services to them. And last but not the least is 3 to 5 days workshop. Okay, so there you may or may not have the salespeople, you may not have the calls. Just by giving 3 to 5 days, 2 to 3 hours every day, you can pitch your program and people will buy that. This is how high ticket is sold. Okay, so I'm going to explain this in nutshell. In nutshell, you need just three things. You need high ticket offer, you need viral traffic, and you need high ticket sales. But why does it happen that if knowing these concepts, why a lot of people keep struggling? Why they are not able to get the clients? Okay, what is the reason that when you start, it is like very tough to really get clients and keep going on. So what happens is many times we are having wrong understanding of right words. What does it mean? If I share with you, almost for thousands of years, people have believed that Earth is at the center of universe. Okay, and other planets are revolving around the Earth. That was the belief people have, understanding what they have, and because of that, they were not able to move in terms of you know going to different planets or do something. It almost thousand years just got wasted. But when Copernicus came, and then he said that no, Earth is not at the center of the universe. Actually, Earth revolves around the sun, and he defined the complete solar system. And that's what happened. Then things started happening so fast. So does did Copernicus found these things? No, these things were already there, but people were not aware about it. They had the wrong understanding about the things which were already there. It is like you are not aware about the nature's universe laws, and you are working just against those laws, and no wonder you are not getting the results. For example, if I give you one analogy, suppose you were told that hammer is a tool to screw in the screws. So will it be harder? Will it be easier or it will be harder if you start screwing the screws with the hammer? Please comment in the chat box. It will be harder or easier if you try to fix the screws with a hammer. This will be harder or easier? This will be harder, correct? Because hammer is not for screws, and you are struggling that why I'm not able to fix the screws with this hammer, because you had a understanding that hammer is a tool to screw in the screws, but you are not able to do it. You are getting frustrated, you are getting exhausted, like why it's not happening, correct? But one day someone comes and hands you over a screwdriver, and then you start screwing the screws with the screwdriver, and life becomes easier. So what happened? Tools are same, like hammers were earlier also, but now you are having a different tool. So what you had a right tool. Hammer is a tool, but you had a wrong understanding of the tool which that tool can achieve. Okay, and because of that you are struggling. But one day somebody told you, you came to know that no, hammer is to it is for the nails, and for screws actually you need a screwdriver, correct? Same thing is happening in the business. Why people are failing in the business? That many times people believe that marketing is about selling someone something which they don't need, correct? Sales is about selling some hypnotic words and somehow making them to buy from you, which is not correct. High ticket means just price tag on a product, which is not correct. And because of these understanding, people keep struggling and they are not able to charge their worth what they deserve actually. Whereas actually marketing simply means that showing people how can you help them to solve their problem. Sales meaning of sales is like helping someone to make a decision which they already want to make. You are just making them comfortable in making that decision. You are not selling them something which they don't need. Offer is about showing them how they can go from point A to point B and how their life will transform. So once you have right understanding of the words, then it will be much easier for you to sail through. That's why I would like to define some of the words which will give you the right meaning so that you can really understand it well. Like for example, high ticket mindset. Since we are discussing like high ticket launchpad, so let's first understand what is the meaning of high ticket mindset. So not a price point, it's understanding that people pay for speed and transformation, not time and deliverables. It's focusing on the cost of inaction rather than the price of your offer. Meaning if you are focusing on I'm charging 50,000, I'm charging 1 lakh, that is not going to help you. You have to see that if they are not solving this problem for 6 months, for 1 year, how much it is costing them in terms of money, time, peace of mind. And somewhere if you put it on the paper, you can definitely put a price against everything. So high ticket mindset is this. Premium positioning. What do you mean by premium positioning? Not just charging more. It's showing up in a way that makes your price feel like an investment rather than an expense. That is the premium positioning. Okay. Okay. Marketing. You have heard from a lot of people, but let's redefine the meaning of marketing. Marketing is a process of moving someone from unsure if you can help them to certain that you can help them. You do this by showing you understand their problem better than they do. Are you getting? If you are getting, please put yes in the chat box if you are getting. Traffic. What do you mean by traffic? Traffic is the process of getting in front of the right people who already need what you offer, creating an interest in who you are and what you do. So it is about getting in front of the people who are already looking for your services. Okay. So it is said that instead of finding your audience, become more findable, meaning show up in a way that people who are already looking for your services, they can see you, and then selling becomes much more easier rather than going and convincing someone and pushing someone to buy who doesn't need your product, isn't it? Same way, sales is creating an environment where people choose to act by helping them feel comfortable making a decision they already want to make. It is not convincing them to do something they don't want to do. Are you getting? So this is how the sales. Now you have been hearing about lot of about branding, like people say that this color, that color, and all those things. It's not about logos and colors. It is, but more than logos and colors, it's the process of engineering what people say about you. How do you want to get known? Like, for example, you see the politicians, some people are having a different perception in the market. Some people have different perception in the market. Like every brand wants to be known by certain words or by certain message. Okay, how you want to get known and how you engineer this process so that you exactly get known at the market the way you want to get known. That is the actual branding, not your logos and colors. Okay. And then expertise. What do you mean by expertise? So many times you feel that expert means I should know everything. No, it doesn't mean that. Expertise doesn't mean that not knowing everything. It's being able to consistently guide someone from their current problem to their desired outcome. That's all. That's why even if you are just few steps ahead than someone, you can always guide them and teach them. Correct? Now scaling. Okay, so many times you hear that. What do you mean by scaling? Scaling is not about doing more. It's about achieving better results for more people in less time by improving your systems and delivery methods. This makes it effortless to focus on selling more. Because once you have a system where your customers can get faster results, then what you can do is you will be able to focus more on selling more people and bringing more people in your universe. Okay. Okay, now you would be hearing, and I keep hearing many coaches keep saying that no, I procrastinate, I'm not able to take action. But why procrastination happens? Procrastination isn't about laziness. It's not about laziness. It's the gap between knowing and doing, caused by focusing on tactics before understanding why you are doing them. Why you are doing them? If it is not clear, then you will keep procrastinating. It is solved through clarity and not motivation. Comment in the chat box clarity if you believe that if you have clarity, your procrastination will reduce and you'll be able to take more action. So comment clarity in the chat box. Now this one is again my favorite, imposter syndrome. Okay, so imposter syndrome isn't about self-doubt. It's a misunderstanding of value. It is thinking you need to be the best when you only need to be able to help someone take the next step from where they are. Isn't it mind-blowing? Comment yes in the chat box if you believe that it is mind-blowing. Awesome. Great. So I have some special gift for you. I will show you also those things. Like once you stay till the end of this master class, you will be getting high ticket offer creation blueprint. Okay, I will also give you 30 days viral content calendar, and there are examples of the content which I have written and that have produced lakhs of rupees for me. Zero to hero story framework, that framework I'll share with you, and $1 million high ticket sales script, the script which have been used again and again by a lot of people and that have generated millions of dollars in sales. I'll share all these gifts with you, and I have surprise gift also which I'll share at the end. Awesome. Great. So if you have not got notepad and pen, then I would say that you grab it, because you will be having a lot of golden nuggets which you'll be noting down. And almost half an hour I have spent. So okay, we'll go for 1.5 hours, 2 hours. General Q&A. You can ask. We'll give you opportunity to ask a question at the end. Okay. Now, before going ahead, why no online coaching is no people are talking so much, and why we are doing this? Okay. So online learning is actually one of the faster growing industry. As you know, high ticket online coaching is becoming normal and adaptable. You remember some 5-6 years back, paying lakhs of rupees through online, it was not a normal thing. But now people are paying 5 lakh, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs in online coaching, and they are learning, and it is becoming a normal trend. If you believe it is becoming normal, paying a very high ticket in online, comment yes in the chat box. You believe that it is becoming a normal thing. People are paying. I have paid like multiple lakhs to till now. In my last 4 years, almost 18 lakhs I have invested in my learning and development. Now, one more stat is this. You would have seen. It is said that global e-learning market is going to be $1 trillion by 2028 or 2030. This is growing as a huge pace. Okay. If you see this particular slide, if you see here, you will see that in India, almost 21%, it's year on year, it is growing 21%, and almost $14 billion from 19 to 24. Okay, so in 6 years, it has grown by so much e-learning. Of course, self-help development, I checked also self-help development. Just self-help development market in the India is around $2 billion US, which is around 17,000 crores. Not a small amount, correct? So out of 17,000 crore, even if you get few crores for you, that should be good to start with, isn't it? Awesome. So now, why I am doing this? So there is always a why when you are doing something, when you are investing so much and you are learning. So I want to tell you, give you my mother's message. So actually at the center, I am there. I was around 9-10 years at this time. And I remember one day I came to home and my mother gave me a food to eat, and I told, no, I don't want to eat this, because you have been giving me same food every day, and I don't want to eat this. And I was very furious. I threw the food on the floor, and I was crying, and that no, I don't want to eat this. So instead of my mother getting angry on me, she told me one thing, son. In fact, she said that, beta, study so hard that you don't have to struggle for money like us. And that day, I did not eat that food. I went out of the home, and after a few hours, I came back, and my mother's brother, my mama, was there. He came, and he took me from there to his home. But somewhere something happened. That particular thing, that message, somewhere stuck with me, and I was able to work hard. I was able to study. I was able to get into government engineering college somehow. It was not an easy journey, but I experienced that many times. I forgot my mother's message. I still remember that in first semester of engineering 2002, I was failing in four paper. I was about to get F grade. But again, I realized my mother's message that, son, if you want a good life, study hard so that you don't have to struggle for money. And I remember I tried, and I was able to clear four papers with D grade, and my CGPA was 5.39 out of 10.
In that semester, I was the last person in that batch to clear that semester. And somewhere again in between, no, I forgot her message, and I was struggling. But 2020, in the midst of COVID, I realized that I forgot my mother's message. And through some webinar, I realized that no, if I have to grow, I have to keep learning, I have to keep learning. And whenever I did not learn, I did not focus on the learning, I was struggling in my life. I, you know, you have only option that in the job that you jump to the companies and get the pay hike. That's what you are having, but you're not aware like how to really improve yourself, how to. I was not aware about all these things, and because of that, for almost from 2006 I started working until 20, almost 14 years I lived a mediocre life. I was not aware of all these things, but when I recall this message somewhere of my mother, I started working on this, and from there I have been investing and learning. So I would like to give you this message that this is what the message from my mother, and when I recall it really helped me to grow in my life in last 4 years. So here is my mother. In last year I helped her to get her both the eyes operated in Bangalore, one of the good hospital. I still remember in my childhood, people used to go in the camp to get their cataract surgery done. And it was great moment that last year I was able to help her to get both eyes treated. I was really feeling blessed. So why I am doing this? Because I don't want anyone to struggle for money due to lack of guidance to learn and grow in life. I want to help 10,000 coaches, trainers, and educators to make at least 1 crore rupees per annum and live life of freedom. I want people to use their knowledge to impact others' lives and live their higher purpose. Together, we can create an army of knowledge givers to make this world a better place. Because I remember, like, I was struggling almost 14 years. I was just having one idea that jump the company and get the hike, but I was not aware about my belief systems, what I'm lacking, because because I was not aware about anything. I didn't know any teacher is there who can guide me, and there are mentors are there. That's why we need a lot of coaches, a lot of mentors, because a lot of people really need help. And though I was into sales, from 2010, no, I came to Bangalore, but I was not aware to work on myself, and that was the reason I was struggling. So when I started this coaching and I started helping people with sales, because I come from a sales background, and that's why now I'm helping coaches to really get into the groove of marketing and selling, and so that they're able to help more people. So if you believe that if you have marketing and selling skill, you can help more people, comment me in the chat box if you feel that like this. If you feel, if you have marketing and selling skill, you can help more people, comment yes in the chat box. Awesome. Now, why this why this workshop is different? Why this workshop is different? Because if you have struggled with getting quality leads and high paying clients in the past, it's not your fault, because you did not know what I'm going to share with you today. I want to put your worries to rest, because what you will learn today is different. What has held you back is doubting yourself, thinking only complex systems can give quality leads and high paying clients consistently. If you have ever thought this must be easier, you are right. By the end of this training, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to get quality leads and high paying clients consistently. So if you are serious about getting quality leads and high paying clients consistently, then next 3 hours, almost 45 minutes over. So yeah, so all these 3 hours could be the make or break for your coaching business. Switch off your phone or keep in silent mode, okay, and don't get distracted. So by the end of this training, I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to collect 25 lakhs rupees without running paid ads and without selling low ticket programs and courses. I'm going to share my exact step-by-step process with you, so you get clear on what you need to do next. By the end of this training, you will know exactly what you need to do to get quality leads and high paying clients. Okay. So As I explained, I was born in a poor family. My mother sold her jewelry to fund my education. I was declared not fit for sales job in 2010. Actually, I had low self-image and low self-esteem, and that was the reason I was struggling in my sales job career. And from there, after learning and transforming myself, now I'm the founder of impactcoaches.com. I'm the creator of a coaching business accelerator program, helped several coaches charge 1 lakh to 3 lakhs for their expertise. Okay. So let's understand. Actually, I worked 15 long years in job to provide basic need to my family. Okay. And what happened is that though I was making money, but somewhere I was feeling stuck. I used to feel that no, I'm just one decision away. No, someday something will happen, because in sales you have target and this and that. If you're not able to fulfill those things, you may ask to leave. And I was living in fear actually, and I was not able to do anything. I didn't know what to do. And in 2020, during the COVID, around September 2020, I came across a webinar. Okay, I came across a Facebook ad. In fact, before that, I came across some YouTube videos. Everybody was sitting at home, and I saw that they are talking about how to ask for the pay raise, how you can go and ask the pay raise from the company if you have done better and if you have not been treated well. So after watching those videos, I went to my HR director. In fact, I wrote an email to her that no, I deserve some 70% pay hikes because I have contributed company this way, but I have not been compensated that way. And to my surprise, I got 40% pay hikes in 2021. It was like mind blowing. And I thought that if this can help me, this self-development education can help me to get the 40% pay hikes from the same company, who are just giving me 5-10%, then what will happen if I start learning and implementing? And that's how I got moved towards the coaching, and I started learning and started uh, investing. And so I invested 4 lakhs to build my online coaching business in 2021. And almost that 1 year I learned, implemented. So from 2022 beginning, I was doing the webinars. I started running the Facebook ads, and I started doing the webinars. But what was happening? Few people were joining the webinar, and they were having a lot of doubts in their mind. They were not ready to buy. They were not ready to invest. As I was trying to sell 10,000 rupees program, but it was not happening. In fact, I would like to tell you, in fact, I was doing the Facebook ads, and yeah, all these things were happening, but somewhere clients were not coming actually. I was thinking, what is happening? Why I'm not able to do it? What is wrong with me? See here, I was running the Facebook ad, but nothing was happening actually. I was doing the webinar, around 20 people used to join, but again, sales were not happening. Even some people bought, but they asked for the refund or did not turn up for the sessions. These are the screenshot. If you see in 2020 April 2022, I was doing this webinar, and I was trying to sell this 10,000 rupees program. In fact, I wrote my book, 50% mental muscles, 50% sales muscles. I published it. I was working almost 7 days in a week. I was getting burnt out. My family life was disturbed, and I was feeling like a failure. I was not getting no time even to my family to take them out even on weekends. I was feeling very bad as a father and a husband. By seeing this happening for months together, one day my wife said, "Why are you doing this? Why don't you ask for the pay hikes? And why don't you go and change the company?" That was my wife's word, and this hit me like very hard, like tons of bricks. And then suddenly one day in May 2022, what happened? Facebook banned my ad account, and now I was not able to get the leads. I was not able to do the webinar, and I did not know what to do. And I was thinking, what next? I was not able to find a way out. I was feeling helpless. For next 6 months, I tried to get leads by joining different networking groups. I joined Toastmasters Club, spent hundreds of hours in these, but did not get any coaching client. And how many of you have tried these networking events? If you have tried, please put me in the chat box if you have tried to get the clients. Then one day my teammate Vaibhav called me, and he said, "Sir, why don't you use strategic organic marketing to get leads?" He talked about some of the coaches who are already doing this and making 10 to 20 lakhs in a month. And I was surprised that how come people are able to make 20 lakhs in a month in organic marketing. And I started learning and implementing. Okay. And I told my wife that now I have found the winning formula for my coaching business. She told Amit, I'm giving you 6 months more. And if you're not successful, then you will have to apply for new jobs and get pay hikes. How many of you are facing this challenge? So this is normal when you're job and you're trying to do something and you're not able to move forward. Definitely your family members start having the doubt in you. Okay. I was under pressure and I wanted to make it happen at any cost. I thought if this time also I fail, then I'll have to remain in job for more time, which I didn't want to do actually. So I went ahead and invested in a high ticket organic marketing business coach to learn strategic organic marketing. And within 60 days, I started closing high paying clients. That was the power of that coaching. Now, instead of getting one-time payment from my salary, I was getting paid weekly from my coaching business. Here you can see in June 23, through coaching, I collected more than 2 lakhs. And amazing part was that we renovated one of our bedroom, which was pending because I was investing so much money from my salary in my learning that we were not able to do anything. But now money started coming from coaching, so invested here, and no, I started getting paid like this, 1 lakh 90,000, 50,000. I did not sell any 5,000, 7,000 courses. After that, and I took my parents on different trips. I still remember that in my childhood we were never able to go on any trip because my parents were not able to afford. Now when you take your parents on trips and all, how you feel amazing, isn't it? So these were the things started happening in 23, and it was really amazing. But it's not only me. Here are a few others whom I also helped, and they also got this result. Okay, like for example, Reena is magnetic mindset coach. Once she learned this strategic organic marketing, and she started getting 1.5 lakhs to 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs rupees clients within 45, 60 days of learning from me. Alaknanda, career growth coach, she was able to get clients within 45 days of 50,000, 1 lakh. Okay. Sunita, relationship coach, when she was also trying so many things, but she was not able to move ahead. She was only charging 20, 30,000 rupees for her coaching. But after coaching and joining Coaching Business Accelerator, she was able to get 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees, up to 2 lakh rupees. She got the client. Even she got international client. If you want this too, you have to do the same thing I did when I got started and visualize what you want. So close your eyes and imagine what it would be to get consistent quality leads and high paying clients. If you had the things you just visualize, would it make a difference in your life? Ready to learn how? Type yes. So what we will cover? We'll cover how to get consistent quality leads and high paying clients without having thousands of followers. Secret to how to get and keep attention of your audience even if you feel you don't have a powerful personal story to share with you. How many of you feel that you don't have a very powerful personal story? Comment me in the chat box. Secret number 3, how to get high ticket clients even if you have not sold anything in the online space so far. So secret number 1, how to get consistent quality leads and high paying clients even without having thousands of followers. So what happened when I started following systematic organic marketing, I observed that coaches who are good at getting high paying clients organically, all of them are using their personal story to get the attention and then converting those leads into high paying clients through one-on-one calls. I understood this is a more personalized and targeted approach to get quality leads. I understood the importance of relevant connections, so I removed all the family, friends, and colleagues from my Facebook and LinkedIn profile who will never become my clients. At one point, I had just 150 connections. Let me ask you, in your connections, what is the percentage of your family and friends who will never buy from you? What is the percentage? If you believe that 70-80% is your just family, friends, and those connections are there who will never become your clients, then this is the time. Because if you don't remove them from your connections, many times you feel that in sharing about your journey, you will feel some hiccup in sharing that. Unless until you share your low moments, unless until you inspire your audience, people don't connect. And once you are only surrounded with your known people, it is very difficult to share those things. And that was holding me back. And once I did it, see, one point in time, only 150 connections. Still, I was able to make 25 lakhs through organic marketing. Because it is not about just numbers. It is about the people who are actually needing your help. Okay. It is about that. So after trying and testing, I found two success pillars for getting quality leads and high paying clients through organic marketing route. First one is personal storytelling mastery, and second one is high ticket closing skill. These two pillars combined is called neuro emotional selling. Okay. After applying this, I went from 40,000 rupees per client to 3 lakhs rupees per client within 3 months. So this is the neuro emotional selling framework. So what you need is first is creating a magnetic offer, high ticket offer. Then you need viral traffic, like zero to hero story framework. By using that framework, you can literally write that story. And then high ticket sales, which is nothing but high ticket closing, where you just ask questions, and if people are really needing your help, they will say yes. It is not about pushing someone, as I explained you earlier. It's not about selling something which people don't want to do it. Okay. So now the thing is how to position as a high ticket coach. How to position as a high ticket coach? The key principle is be a specialist, not a generalist. How many of you believe that specialist can charge more and market easily? Take example of doctor. If it is a cardiologist, if it is a brain surgeon, if it is a neurosurgeon, they can market easily and they can charge more. If you agree with this, comment yes in the chat box. Specialists can charge more easily and market more easily, isn't it? So let's see some example. So let's play a small game here. Okay, so I like playing no game. So I think you also would like to play some game. So let me ask you here and comment in the chat box. I help people lose weight. It is a generalist or a specialist? Is it like a general offer or a specialist offer? Put G or S. If it is general, G. If it is S, if it is specialist, put S. Now, another health example. I help executives lose weight while traveling, even if they don't have access to a gym. How does it sound? Is it like general or specialist? It's a specialist, isn't it? So next is like I help new mothers lose postpartum weight safely and effectively. Now again, the question is it a general offer? It's a specialist offer. It's a specialist, isn't it? I help people enhance their overall fitness levels. It's a general. Okay. Now wealth coaching examples. Now I help coaches sell coaching to coaches that sell coaching. Is it general, specialist, or bullshit? It's absolutely BS, isn't it? Okay. Now I help online retailers increase their conversion rates using A/B testing. Again, it's like some specialized thing you are doing, correct? So when you start new, you need to be, it's more important. You can't sound like a Tony Robbins, correct? Like if you know, majority of the coaches who are broke or not making more money are the life coaches. But the billionaire coach in the world is also a life coach, who is Tony Robbins. But he did not start like this. So when you start, it is very important to sound like more specific, more niche, so that people feel that you can really help them to solve a real problem. Okay, people don't care like how much you know unless they know that how much you care. So how will you show them that you care for them? When you are solving a real problem which is stopping them to achieve a specific result. Okay, that's why you need to be a specialist. So no relationship, one more example is I help people find their power. It's like a general offer. Now again, one more, I help people be more confident. If you are talking like this, is it all general offer? The people will not relate with you. Now you see this one. I help people find love. Now, one more. I help people save their marriage. See, this is such a small statement. I help people save their marriage. Isn't a powerful offer statement? Isn't a powerful statement? So it's not that you need to put 20 words to make your offer statement sound like empowering and powerful. It could be as simple as this. I help people save their marriage. Now, I help couples overcome issues related with infidelity or trust. See, such an amazing offer statement for relationship coach. If someone is facing this challenge, and if you are the someone who can help them to come out of that situation, they will come to you. People will pay you like lakhs of rupees for this, because it is costing them their peace of mind, their happiness, and it is like work. They're not able to focus. Their life is at mess, actually. Their life in mess. And if someone is there helping them to solve this problem, they would happily go and invest in them. Okay. I help single parents navigate dating while balancing family. Isn't it amazing offer? If you're a dating coach and you are helping someone to, and if you are helping someone to, if you are helping someone to find their, no, the ideal partner, if they're a single parent, and at the same time you are coaching them so that their family life also don't get balanced, like the relationship with their kids and all remain harmonious. So wouldn't that be amazing offer? So now, what is a magnetic high ticket offer? A offer which promises to solve a real problem for real people and gives real outcome. That's a real high ticket magnetic high ticket offer. A offer which promises to solve a real problem for real people and gives real outcome. So when you follow this principle, you will be able to create a statement like this. Okay, if you have notepad and pen, like this is the formula for magnetic high ticket offer statement. Like, I help blank get blank without by my method. Means I help my niece get results without doing that painful the thing which people have been saying them to do, but your method say that you don't have to do that. By your method, through my product, means your coaching, your product is your coaching program, does this for them, with them, easier, faster. Meaning, if you are agency owner, your offer will be for them, meaning you will be working for them, or your lawyer or this thing. But if you are a coach, you will be working with them, means you will help them, you will take a one-on-one call, you will give them some task, you will do with them, or you help them to make it easier or faster. So now, if you have pen and paper, write it. I help your ideal who you help. I help BG moms. I help BG moms get no get I help BG moms become I help BG moms lose suppose 5 kg in 1 month without restrictive diet by intermittent fasting. My fit BG moms program does this easier and faster. Okay, like for example, I'll give you an example. I help new moms lose 10 kg weight without following restrictive diets by intermittent fasting. My 6-month program, Fit New Moms, helps them to execute intermittent fasting to lose 10 kg weight easily, safely, and rapidly. How many of you feel that if someone who is who is needing this kind of help, if they see this statement, they will really get attracted towards you, isn't it? They'll get attracted towards you. Amazing. So this is, if you frame the statement like this, it will give you so much confidence, not only to you, to your audience, that yes, you are someone you can help them to solve that problem. Okay. So now, no audience system, how to make sales now without any following. How many of you believe that right now you don't have any following, right now you don't have and anyone who knows you, and because of that you are very much you are not confident that how you can sell your first program or first client. No, people are not. How many of you have doubt that I don't know how to get started, how to get your first client, how to get first client? How many of you have the doubt? If you believe that you don't know how to get your first client, comment me in the chat box. Okay, good. So let's understand. I don't know. I'm not to share my screen. I want to share my this whiteboard to explain you one concept. Let me just check. Just want to share the screen and show you something. Okay, can you all see my this whiteboard? The small whiteboard, can you see? You can see this whiteboard, correct? Okay, so let me ask you. Suppose there is this tree, okay? There is this tree, and if this tree has to come into existence, from where this will start? From where this will start? This will start nothing but from a seed, isn't it? So this will start from the seed. So any tree which is a tree right now has never become a tree without starting from a seed. Now to convert a seed, for a seed to become a tree, what has to happen? You have to plant the seed. Okay. First you have to plant the seed and let it be actually, and you have to wait, and you have to you have to give the water and sunlight and this, and then ultimately it will grow as a tree. It means that if you have started in the online world right now, so what you need to do is you need to take your first step, like create first offer. Now around the offer, go and create some few first content, make some first video. So meaning that you have to get started. There is no other way rather than planting the seed and then watering it and then and giving it, and ultimately it will grow as a tree, and that's how it will grow actually. Okay. And then eventually you will have like many followers and clients, isn't it? So that's what it happens. So now, okay, okay, let me ask you this. How many of you believe that you deserve 1 lakh rupees for your coaching, for your 3 months, 6 months of coaching? How many of you believe? If you believe that you deserve 1 lakh rupees for your coaching, the kind of problem you can solve, please put me in the chat box. See, I would like to give you one example. Let's imagine on a beach, there are 10 of your ideal clients, okay? 10 of your ideal clients. Just imagine these, the 10 clients. There are 5, but imagine that this is the 10 clients here. And they found a magical lamp here, okay? The magical lamp. And from this lamp, one genie comes out, okay? And this genie says that from your ideal clients, that I will fulfill the wish of one of you, okay, whatever problem you are having in your life, I will fulfill the one, no, only one person wish, but I will only fulfill the wish of that person who will make a highest bid. They have to bid. I mean, they have to say the amount, like how much amount they are ready to pay to this genie, so that this genie will just wave his hand or wave this magic wand, and their problem will get solved. Okay. Now imagine that your ideal clients are there, okay, who are suffering, who are into the major problem, okay, and they have got this opportunity to solve this problem, okay. So how much you think they will bid to this genie to get their problem solved? Please put a number here. How many lakhs of rupees or crores of rupees you believe that they can bid to get their problem solved? Okay. Take example of your client who is suffering, who is deep into problem. They want to solve the problem, and now they have the opportunity. They have to just bid. Okay, they have the money. They have to just bid, and this genie will just say the tathastu, and their problem will get solved. How much your clients can bid to get their problem solved? Please put in the chat box. 1 lakh, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 50 lakhs? How much you feel? Please put that number in the chat box. Please put that number in the chat box. No number? Are you guys there? Abhishek, Pradeep. So what I'm saying is, if your 10 ideal clients have an opportunity to get their problem solved like this, and there is a genie who comes out of this magic lamp, and the genie says that I will fulfill the wish of one of you only, and you have to make a bid. Okay, how much that bid will go? How much the bid can go? How much bid can go? Vaibhav, can you put that number? Abhishek, can you put that number? 10 lakhs. Okay, so 10 lakhs. And now how much you are charging? If you have to charge to your client, how much you are charging currently? How much you are charging? 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 50,000? Okay, so 50K. Say you are solving a problem for which they can pay 10 lakhs and you are just charging 50,000 rupees. It means that you are not valuing your own service, because what happens, my dear friend, in reality, there is no magic wand. There is no genie, correct? The best thing what they can get is like get their problem solved through you. The question is, if you are not giving value to yourself, to your you are charging so less, and you are not believing in your process that this is something I definitely can do. And if you are charging less, somewhere you're giving the signal message to your audience that you are not confident in solving the problem. Okay, and that's the reason you are not able to charge more. So before making your customers believe, first of all, you have to believe that you deserve more, and you need to increase your fees, so that when you say that, they believe that yes, definitely you can solve that problem, because they are ready to pay so much money to someone who can solve that problem like this. But we know that problem cannot be solved like this. They have to follow the process. They have to go through the certain systems. Then only that problem will get solved. Okay, so the important is that first you believe in your process, then only other person will believe. Awesome. Just a minute. Okay, so let me share the screen and then show you next step. Okay, so this is said that you don't need to be the brightest star in the universe. You just need to shine brighter than the darkness of inaction.